morning, and welcome to Sports World, the best hard-hitting sports analysis you can get on the latest and greatest teams. I'm John O'Reilly, the sports guru. Last week, we had head coach Dave Patterson in the studio talking about Team ARBC's aggressive tithe plus 10% strategy to win the gold. Literally. This week, we're going to focus on two of ARBC's veteran players. First, we'll hear from Johnny Never Come Too Lately German. She was drafted back in '68, and as a 38-year veteran, Johnny's successful role on the team is often attributed to her rigorous conditioning and training during Sunday school, senior adult choir, and more. Not only does she train hard, but she plays hard every Sunday at 11. Here's what she had to say.
Ashley River Baptist is my church and has been for 38 years. I plan to be a part of it through my attendance, contributions, and whatever the Holy Spirit calls for me to do. Do I think that Ashley River can meet this budget challenge? I think if the people pray and put the Lord first in their lives, that if we all tithe and give to the church, that the Lord will bless us and use what we bring to the storehouse to His glory. People, young and older, if you're not bringing your tithes to the storehouse, give it a try. The Lord will bless you in a mighty way.
Next, we'll hear from Dennis He Ain't No Minnesota. Dio was a first-round draft pick back in the 70s. As a team captain for Sunday School, Deacons, and the SAM Ministry, he has personally recruited several other ARBC players. As a captain, he knows just what it takes to have the heart of the champion. If anyone can help lead Team ARBC to come back from deficit, it's Dio. Faux show. Here's what he had to say earlier.
Why is it important for us to meet this budget deficiency? Well, it's important because we have certain fixed expenses, things that we have to pay for to keep the doors to the church open. Our ministry lies beyond those fixed expenses. If we want to minister the Lord in this community, if we want to do the Lord's will, if we want to reach lost people, it's got to be beyond those fixed expenses. And so we can't afford to have to choose what are we going to cut back or are we going to fund this aspect of ministry. We've got to be able to do it. The Lord expects it of us. Now then, we have this opportunity to increase our tithes by an additional % and add this offering aspect to what we give back to the Lord. And Becky and I are very pleased to be able to do this. And we'd just like to invite all of our friends and our brothers and sisters in this wonderful congregation to which we belong to join us in this effort. We need to catch up in our budget. We need to catch up in our giving. We need to reevaluate where we stand with the tithe and the Lord. I know our people are going to respond very positively to this challenge. I'm anxious to see what God's going to do when He challenges our hearts to do this giving.
What more can be said, but Team ARBC can win this championship together. A tithe plus 10% for the rest of the 2016 season. This is John O'Reilly saying, see you next week on Sports World. Really?